Flat number 404 was the kind of place people didn't talk about unless the lights were on and the night was young, because once darkness settled over Green Orchid Residency, the very mention of the flat made residents glance nervously at the elevator, as if expecting someone or something to step out. Yet none of this mattered to Rohan, a cheerful 23-year-old IT intern who shifted into the building thinking the cursed rumors were nothing but bored society annies seeking extra masala for their gossip. Group, even though the broker, watchman, and even the milkman warned him not to take 400 for, but the rent was too cheap to refuse, and Rohan, being Rohan proudly, said, "Bro, ghosts also won't disturb me. They know how lazy I am, unaware that the very flat he rented had been locked for years after something unspeakable happened inside. On his first night, as he dragged his suitcase into the dim corridor of the 4th floor, the motion sensor lights flickered like bad disco lights, and he muttered, "Wow, ambience already included in rent," laughing nervously before noticing that the door of 404 was already slightly open, not wide enough to alarm him but enough to feel wrong, as if someone had just stepped in or out. The moment he entered, a cold wave brushed past him, carrying a faint smell of jasmine, which confused him since the flat was dusty, abandoned, and clearly untouched. Yet the smell kept moving around him, almost circling him, and as he switched on the lights, they flickered, before settling into a dull yellow glow that made the shadows look longer than they should. The living room was ordinary except for a single wooden rocking chair placed exactly in the center, facing the balcony, gently swaying though all windows were closed, and Rohan blinked twice before whispering, "Wind? Or ghost cardio session?" Try to joke away his fear. Later that night, he unpacked while humming loudly, but whenever he opened a cupboard, it felt like someone had opened it before him, because everything was neatly arranged, not clean, but organized, like someone who lived there had left in a hurry. And by 2:17 a.m., as he was about to sleep, the rocking chair creaked loudly, rocking faster than before, and Rohan whispered, "I swear I didn't touch you. Please chill," clutching his blanket as if it could protect him. Suddenly the balcony curtains fluttered violently, though not a single breeze entered, and then came the soft anklet sound. Chan, 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 slow, rhythmic, moving from the balcony toward the rocking chair, and Rohan froze as a faint, transparent silhouette of a woman appeared reflected in the glass showcase, not facing him but sitting calmly in the chair, her long hair covering her face, white sari faded like an old photograph, her hands gently folded in her lap as, if waiting for someone, Rohan, shaking like a broken washing machine, whispered, "Ma'am, if you live here, please don't mind. I'm new tenant, rent split car lenge," and suddenly the rocking chair stopped completely, the silence heavy enough to choke the air, before a whisper, soft, raspy, heartbreakingly sad, echoed in the room. "Why did you come back?" And Rohan's heart nearly leaped out his chest as he screamed, tripping over his own slipper trying to reach the switch, only to find that all lights had shut off on their own. In the pitch darkness, he heard footsteps circling him, slow and deliberate, like someone inspecting him, and then a cold hand brushed his shoulder, making him jump so high he nearly hit the ceiling, and the lights flickered back on for half a second, just enough for him to see a pale woman standing inches behind him, her eyes hollow, her smile unnaturally wide, as if stretched by invisible hands. After that horrifying moment, everything went pitch black again, and the woman's whisper appeared right next to his ear. He said he would return your not him before her shadow dissolved into the wall. Rohan sprinted out of the flat faster than he had ever run in his life, barefoot, not caring that the elevator wasn't working, tumbling down 2 flights of stairs and collapsing in front of the watchman who shook him awake, muttering, "I told you, sir. For 104 ka and our koi chain is nahi reda, alive ho you dead." But before Rohan could explain what he saw, the corridor lights flickered again, and the elevator dinged on its own despite being stuck for years, and as the doors slowly opened, a faint jasmine scent floated out, followed by the soft echo of anklet bells approaching them step by step.